Hi.
This TikToker got 5 years in prison after a not-so-innocent dancing video ended the life of her friend. And the worst part is that at this point, things like this are becoming so much more frequent than what they should. It hasn't even been 2 weeks since we last covered one of these cases in which a TikTok video ended tragically due to the careless behavior of a teenage influencer. Then on top of that, both of these situations are just extremely avoidable. But instead of speeding challenges, this time the disaster happened after a girl decided to record a dancing video with some friends while holding a firearm, a real one. But meet Mariah Clayton. At the time of this tragedy, she was a 20-year-old woman who was sentenced to 5. Meet Mariah Clayton.
Is this bitch doing the duck lips in the mugshot? Yeah, send that bitch under the jail, folks.
At the time of this tragedy, she was a 20-year-old woman who was sentenced to 5 years in prison and pleaded guilty to accidentally shooting her friend Anaya Womack with an AR-15 in an apartment in Florida. This whole investigation started when the Jacksonville Sheriff's deputy car noticed a car speeding down the street at 90 miles an hour. The car also had their hazards on, headed straight to the closest hospital. So the officers then decided to follow the car because, well, they thought there was likely a real emergency going on here, and they were right. As
the AR fucking 15, bro. What are you doing dancing with a fucking... What are you doing dancing with an AR, bro?
the car was indeed in a critical situation. When they arrived at the hospital in Jacksonville, both the driver and Mariah left the car and told the police they had a shooting victim in the back seat who needed help as soon as possible. And the victim is Anaya Womack, a 19-year-old girl who had her life ended from a single gunshot wound to her stomach.
Anaya Womack's cousin, Autumn Redding, says that the family's in a lot of pain today.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says right now they don't know where the shooting happened. News4Jax reporter Marilyn Parker joining us live from JSO. Marilyn, police are questioning the two people who dropped Womack off at the hospital.
The police said that they don't know if those two people were Good Samaritans or suspects in this case.
At first, the driver and Mariah claimed to the police that they had picked up Anaya and taken her to the hospital after finding her injured walking on the sidewalk in a very strange way. But that doesn't add up. I mean, the girl has a serious wound to her stomach. She also has no shoes, no phone, no ID on her, nor a wallet. And she was just casually walking on the sidewalk at night alone.
So y'all just picked the lady up?
Yes, and we just seen like her maybe like she looked at like, you feel me, like we thought she was gonna fall, but
you can see the red on her shirt.
Right.
And you see, but you can see like a figure up the road, you feel me?
Yeah, like she like help, we just like, oh, okay, like we finna get.
They sitting there just tossing a lot back and forth. It's fucking crazy, bro. You killed that girl, man. But I'm sorry. I don't want to be the one to say this. But hey, rest in peace to that girl, but they all dumb as hell. Let me not word it like that. That wasn't a smart decision. For her to even be having a gun in her hand in the first place, doing a dance with it. And I'll be damned if I let my friend play and point a fucking gun at me in the first place. That shit over with. Hell no. What? No, I don't care if that bitch loaded or not. Don't point no fucking gun at me, gang. Niggas be tripping.
To get you there, like just stay up, like don't die on us.
Right.
So we just put her back, took her here. That's
got you.
We ain't trying to speed, but I'm telling
No,
you.
I got you. I figured something was up when you
to get her here. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, these words moving in the background raw. I might do that for my video.
That just raises even more questions. It's safe to say the cops did not buy that. They knew something was wrong from the beginning. So they ended up detaining both the driver and Mariah while they started investigating.
Do it there, stand up for me. Come on. Yeah, you're getting detained. Stand up.
The two boss.
Both of y'all. Come on, because y'all were, I know you.
We sitting there chilling, he was just finna look, hey, let's be showing y'all females though, y'all can't walk with around naked. Cause look, if he wasn't getting detained, he was just gonna sit on his phone and keep letting them do what they was doing. You see, he ain't even care. He ain't even care first until they said him, look, he ain't even care until they said you too.
Stand up.
He just on his phone chilling. Look,
both of y'all.
His whole mood changed.
I know you were there.
Who, me?
Yeah, so turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I ain't even do nothing, bro.
You were just being detained because you drove. Alright, so we're gonna figure it out.
So I'm about to go to jail.
No, you're detained. No, you're detained until I find out the truth.
We gotta figure out the truth.
Because the truth is a lot more powerful than an accident. So if it's what it was, that's what it was. But until I find out the truth, because you wanted to give me a bullshit story at first, now I'm gonna have to detain you until I get the real story. So let me get your phone out your armpit here.
I call my people.
Yep. After I figure out what the truth is. Come on.
Then to make the matter so much worse and confirm the initial suspicion, the police received a phone call shortly after alleging that both Anaya and Maria had been in the same apartment just an hour earlier. But they weren't only hanging out, they were recording TikTok videos. According to People.com, authorities said the report said that Womack, or Anaya, was filming Clayton, or Mariah, as she attempted to make the TikTok videos where Clayton popped out of the shower while using the rifle as a prop. Then at some point the rifle discharged and struck Womack. What a stupid thing to be doing. She opened the shower.
That's what I'm saying, my wigger. That was dumb as fuck. Why? 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 Rest in peace to that girl, but like, why would y'all do something like that, bro? That was so stupid. And even if y'all was gonna do something like that, I know that's not neither one of their guns, so whoever nigga gun that is for, why he let y'all... Let me be quiet.
Or Curtin with a loaded rifle and it fired? Come on, guys. Authorities said that Clayton was culpably negligent in the way that she handled the rifle. She was repeatedly told by others in the apartment not to play with the rifle, but handled it anyway. Firearm safety...
Why the hell y'all ain't take it from her then? Take it from the girl. Take it from the girl. Stop letting that stupid girl play with it.
101. Don't point the firearm at anything that you're not ready to obliterate. It doesn't matter if you don't think it's loaded or not. Then on top of that, just never use firearms under the influence, which I suspect happened here, as clearly you're one slip up away from altering a life over a TikTok shower curtain stunt. We're gonna open the shower curtain with a rifle. That's not worth losing your life over. After the police found out that she was ignoring her friends, telling her to not play with the rifle, that's when they started asking questions to the couple. And they eventually admitted that Anaya was injured during the incident at the apartment complex, where several other people were present, including Mariah. Not the driver, though. It turns out the driver had nothing to do with that. After questioning, it became clear that this guy was not involved. He was genuinely just trying to help, so he was released. Mariah, on the other hand, she was...
Okay, I see why you didn't care. My fault. I'll take back what I said about you, Brody. My fault, my fault, my fault, my fault. That's why you ain't care. You didn't have shit to do with it. I feel you. I would have been the same way. I ain't got shit to do with this. Leave me alone. Bro. I was just trying to help.
Start by lying from the beginning. First, she told the police that she didn't know Anaya, even though that they'd been in the same room for several hours and recorded TikToks together the night of the incident. But since that lie didn't hold up for long, she was taken and the cops brought her in for an interview. And by the end of that interview, she was arrested, but not for the reason that you might think.
All right, so we're all done. Appreciate you talking to us and stuff. I do have some bad news though. All right, you do have 2 warrants. It's not from us. It looks like, well, I mean, it's from JSO. It's not from us. It's not for this incident. It looks like you have a violation of probation for, I think it was what you were telling me, criminal mischief or whatnot, vandalism with a car. It doesn't tell me what you violated. It just says the statutes, criminal mischief, which is vandalism. So you got that warrant, and then I think it's via violation of probation and a failure to appear for a petty theft.
She wasn't booked for the shooting that night, but it turns out that she had some outstanding warrants previous to this incident. So the police kept working on the case in the meantime, even way after she was released, and went back to living her normal life. And you know, after going through that, you would think it would only be natural to assume that maybe you would reflect on your actions, but instead, she went right back to TikTok on her account and she would record the same type of videos, holding firearms and just doing everything like nothing ever happened. She didn't learn a single thing from this incident. And it wasn't until 5 months later that the police would bring her back again to talk about these latest videos. And this time, they actually had a warrant regarding the case of Anaya.
What's your fascination with guns? Like, why do you like to be around guns?
I don't like to be around guns. I never asked nobody to come pull up on me with a gun.
Not like that.
Dudes carry guns.
Why do you hang around dudes who have guns? That a situation like happened when you had a gun, when you was around a gun happened. So why do you continue to hang around people who have? We got pictures to show it.
Okay, I don't hang around nobody who have guns. That's somebody who's having their own guns.
Let me speak.
And coming around me, I don't hang with nobody around guns. I don't hang with nobody around guns.
She was arrested and sent to a trial a few months later. The judge then sentenced Mariah to 5 years in prison. And
I was just telling one of the guys, this is why I can't trust no girl that play with guns. Because they incels. At that. They just a little loose cuckoo in their head. They don't be knowing what they doing. Niggas too, though. But I'm not messing with any girl that play with guns or play with banger gangers. Because she might backdoor me. And I ain't trying to go out like that. Falabra no can know. Fuck. I'm trying my best not to curse, so I just try to, you know what? Fuck it, no.
And 5 years of probation. But according to First Coast News, in a letter shared with the court the day Mariah pleaded guilty, she expressed a lot of regret for the incident and went on to say that the shooting was truly an accident and that she regrets not thinking it through. I wake up every morning wishing I did everything different. It's just a shame that no amount of hoping or wishing would bring her friend back, and this whole thing was just extremely avoidable. Not every day do we talk about incidents where, you know, making TikTok videos or social media content results in a fatal accident, but it is sadly becoming more and more common. As I've been covering the stuff that unfolds on social media for close to a decade now, and suddenly it's been a lot more now than what it was before. But this case is just another tragic reminder of how quickly things can spiral out of control when some cloud on social media takes priority over just some basic common sense.
Alright, I'm done with this video now. But like what you said, bro. Anything can just happen like that. So that's one of the reasons why y'all should check on y'all loved ones periodically. I need to start doing that more. You know, people can just check out and expire out of nowhere, gang. You never know, bro. But shorty, this was a stupid mistake and unfortunately caused the girl to lose her life. It's a messed up situation. RP that girl. Shorty bogus as hell though. Cause I don't believe she had no regrets. I'm sorry. She probably got a regret now, cause she got a, you know, her life's messed up now. But if she ain't face no consequences from that and ain't figure out it was, she wouldn't have carried no regret. She would have still she would have still continued to make them TikToks with them guns and stuff she be using. People, man, people. If y'all like the video, y'all mess with y'all boy, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, the last video, I'm doing reactions for now because I'm trying to brainstorm, get all my stuff together since I'm back in here. But I'm gonna be more consistent for y'all. I'm doing these reactions so I can be consistent for y'all until I start getting all my shit together. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to me, don't mess with me. Peace.